Now, Linda, why the leaping lizard?
Well, I have always had a thing about lizards. When I was a child, I used to have a chameleon and used to put things in and have it change color all the time. And I don't know, my daughter helped me come up with it. She thought of because, and I have a lizard at home now, so there we are. And I have a lizard tattoo.
Show me, can we see the tattoo? I don't believe you.
I suppose. Okay, here it is. Yeah, can you see it? A leaping lizard. Uh-huh.
You definitely have a leaping lizard, all right.
Yeah, see.
Is that your logo?
That's my logo. No.
Not your logo, no.
No.
You haven't got it on your head paper or anything like that.
No.
Well, it's an interesting one. It's unusual around here.
Yeah.
Makes a difference from all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
Irish variations that
See,
we have.
that's it. Yeah. Well, of course, there are lizards here too. But, I have those Swarovski crystal lizards, and that's my logo on my new website that's coming up. So,
Oh, that's them here, is it?
no, I'll show you one. Pull one out of here. Because they're quite beautiful. Crystals.
No, they're beautiful, aren't they?
See?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's a green one that's it's going to be on the webpage.
They're nearly as good as your shoulder.
And that's leapinglizardwestport.com, by the way.
They're nearly as good as your shoulder.
I just have to get some sparkles on that one, and then we're in business.
Linda Newman,
Yes.
where are you from?
I'm from Wisconsin in the States originally, but I've been here for nearly 30 years now.
That's a big change.
It's a big change. Yeah.
How do you like it here?
I love it here. Yeah, I wouldn't go back.
And what do you like about Westport?
Well, when I originally came here, I thought it would be a good place to get back to living in the last century, really. I have a little cottage out in the country, and I had a pretty alternative lifestyle for a good long time. Of course, I did break into this century, I suppose, the beginning of it. And it's just of course, it's not such a simple life anymore, but it is a simpler life than what's going on in America anyway. So,
And what's the big thing that you like about Westport?
what I like about Westport?
Yeah.
Oh, Westport is lively and fun, and there's always something going on, and it's a real town. And as I've said before, it's a live town. There's always something going on, so it's great.
And you live out in
Napa,
Napa.
Yeah.
Scenery nice out there?
very nice out there.
What do you think of the scenery in Westport? Well, Wisconsin is supposed to be a beautiful place, isn't it?
This is beautiful, yeah, a lot of trees, and I suppose now when I go back now I can appreciate it. Of course, it always is the case, isn't it, when you go back to your home place? But yeah, I miss the big lakes, because there's lovely big lakes with these wonderful little wooden bars on them when you go for fish fries, and they're quite nice. I miss that.
And what do your friends think of you coming over to Ireland?
Oh, sure, they're used to it now.
They're used to it. Do they come to visit?
They do.
They
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
And do you go home often yourself?
No, not very often.
Not very
I
often.
was there last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every other year, I suppose. And I go to see my daughter in Chicago. I go there because I'm running 3 businesses out of this place, and so I'm pretty much here. I work until 8 or 9 o'clock at night every night, so I don't have much time for anything else.
So what else do you do besides the shop here?
I've got the property management, and
Well.
so I'm doing holidays and long-term letting, and then I have a cleaning business as well.
You're a busy woman, yeah?
And and then I've got a little farm, and I got all sorts of animals at home that need attention and taken care of, and so, yeah.
Do you find it hard to do business in Ireland?
No.
Is there not a lot of regulation and...
Well, I mean, the worst is the VAT, I think. That's the worst, and it's hard to keep up. That's the worst, but...
It's hard to keep a track of it? Is it hard to...
Well, it's just an annoyance to have to do it every 2 months, but you get used to it, I suppose. It's just the way it is, but... No, it is hard to be a small business, here it is, but things have picked up, so I'm delighted.
What's your busiest time in Westport?
The busiest time? August. End of
August.
July and August, yeah.
A lot of tourists around, yeah?
A lot of tourists. And yes, a lot of tourists around.
And what kind of a mix of tourists do you get? All nationalities?
Everybody really. A lot of people come down from Dublin. I found a lot of people coming from around the country this year for holidays and coming into the houses. And a lot of people from the UK, and then we had Germans and we had French people, and yeah, everybody really, and a lot of people from the States around nowadays compared to, say, the last couple of years.
You would like to see any changes in Prince Street? Would you like to see pedestrianised? This issue has been raised up and down over the years.
I remember. I thought that it would be great to have the Christmas
fair, pedestrianised up the main street. I always thought that would be a good idea, but pedestrianise it all the time, I think that'd be tough. Where would all the traffic go?
Well, if they had a proper management plan, traffic management plan, would you?
But I don't know what that is, because this is an awful small little joint to be going around. I don't know where they would go.
So we'll put that on hold for a
We'll
while.
put that on hold for a moment.
You ever got involved with the Chamber of Commerce?
No,
What do you think of the Chamber of Commerce?
I think they do a lot of good work. I think it's good.
They try to promote the town as best they can.
Yes, I
suppose,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah, no, I mean, what I feel, and this is probably, I mean, I think so many things are tried all the time, and I think it's great. All these ideas, all this stuff, and the Chamber of Commerce is always coming up with good ideas, and you know, I don't know. Does it make what kind of activities actually make a difference? I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's hard to say. It's like what I found out with advertising. It's just not worth it.
Not
It's
worth
the
it.
same. No. Whatever you do, it's the same. Who's coming is coming. But I mean, what's going on with Westport now is fantastic. It's bringing so many people in that it's great.
What is going on in Westport just now?
Well, winning all the awards and the best town in Ireland and all the tidy town business, and it's just, I mean, it's a destination. We were in Portugal recently. We were sitting at a table in Portugal, and somebody behind us was talking about Westport.
In good terms.
Oh yeah, saying, "Oh yes, we went there and it was great," and we were laughing because there we were.
Now, Linda, how long are you in the shop?
For nearly going on 5 years now.
And what was in it before you took it over?
Okay, well, I bought it from a woman who had a little sweater shop in here, and then before that, it was a Annie Brennan used to have her. This is where she started out with her shop before she moved further down Bridge Street and then down onto the quay.
That was a craft shop too,
That
was
was a
it?
craft shop, yes. And then before that, it was a insurance. The name of it, which is very funny because I didn't know the name of it, but it was called Western Insurance. And when I came here and I was trying to think the name for what my property business would be, I said, well, I want it to be Western Homes and Holidays. And that man is long deceased. And everyone was
I
sort
think
of...
he was O'Malley, was he?
I think so, yeah. And everyone was fighting against my, having that name. I said, no. And sure enough, well, that was the name because that's the name that's on this, that was here, So, yeah, Western Homes and Property. And then when I moved in, I had a lot of old timers coming in, giving me stories about their remembrance of this shop when they were little. And this old guy came in and he used, because this was the first shop that had bottled milk in town. Yes, and there's a little place in the back where water came in, and it's still there. And he was the kid who washed the bottles in that back room. Yeah. So, and I mean, there would have been people living upstairs, and there was a fireplace. That was the old fireplace there where I now have the stove for my heat. And, and there's a fireplace upstairs, so we took that all out and fixed that up. But, people would have been living upstairs.
Whoop.
These are the I Climb Kilpatrick t-shirts. Souvenirs of your trip up.